What my black folks need to understand is that there is a world within the world. So we called it the underground. First, I put a lot of the Amorites under there so that they can hide from these white crackers. The last few decades, they've been opening their legs to this white man, just like Serena Williams and all of that. So every black woman that has opened her legs to a white man, you are going to hell. I just fair warning. You guys need to understand the situation at hand. Okay? Sim Jazza and Jacob made these white crackers. Me and my father hate Sim Jazza and Jacob. But I loved you all. Okay? I loved you all. I returned and you attacked me. Your military attacks me, attempting to turn me into a homosexual. Your FBI attacks me and your CIA attacks me. They've been so disrespectful, it's now made null and void every kind and nice and good act you white crackers have achieved back in the day. That's how disgusting these beings have been this trip. They've erased everything John did for me, everything Abraham done, everything Job has done. Those individuals will be brought back to life and sent to hell because of you white crackers today. Every good deed accumulated by you white crackers is erased by your military today and the treatment of me. As we speak right now, I got this faggot messing with my rectum. So, what we need to do as black people is try to get some Tommy Copper suits made. Okay, we used to blow gold dust all over our bodies. Okay, they're targeting food. Let's say if this one individual down the street dies, okay, they target his body with a frequency. Okay, they take that body to the morgue, they cut it up into steaks, ground meat, bacon, and everything else, and then put that into the shelves at the supermarket. Right? Those ribs you're buying and shit like that, that ain't animal meat. Those are human ribs. Those are human. Those are human steaks, human meat, and stuff like that. But again, this individual, you put that meat inside your body, is still targeted by a certain frequency. Now that frequency puts that meat somewhere inside your body, and that can cause you cancer. It can cause you some type of sickness, some type of growth defect, some type of, you know what I mean? Personality defect and all that. So you just got to be careful what you put in your body. If you ain't going out to hunt it yourself or capture it yourself, then stick to seafood. Just stick to straight seafood. What our little boys and little girls need to understand is that please try to teach your children, our black children, about emotions, and how they're supposed to be. Okay? Because we are constantly in motion, emotions are supposed to be fleeting. They're not supposed to last for days at a time, not even hours at a time. Okay? Death is not the end of life. Therefore, there shouldn't be any sadness when someone passes away. They pass through their flesh. No one can affect them anymore. No one can possess their bodies anymore. Nobody can make them feel like a fag anymore. Okay? So, understanding emotions is important for our black children, our black little boys and little girls, because these white men and women are disgustingly deceptive, and that was their purpose, was to be deceptive. So you must remember that being deceptive was their entire purpose. Okay? So with that being said, they will deceive your children or our black future into placation, into stagnation. Okay? Meanwhile, they're behind the scenes or going behind their back doing all this shit to rope them in and stuff like that. Okay? So, with this hocus pocus, we are all now connected to a supercomputer, okay? Where you can speak to the top of your head. If you push really hard, you speak to the top of your head, you can speak to the military who's playing God, the part of the military who's playing God, okay? At your feet is the part of the military that's playing Satan, okay? That's Pisces, okay? On your shin, that's Chateau Khan. Or when I was Chinese, whatever, they put that Chateau Khan bullshit on there where you're conned into doing things or conned out of your soul's power or whatever. Now, again, we have reality and then we got virtual reality, okay? In reality, the black man is king, okay? Black man is end all be all. Black woman is queen. Black woman is end all be all. She is above the standing elephants, giraffes, and all of those guys. Okay? In virtual reality, this white boy is a man. This insect, this bug, this beetle is a man. In virtual reality, these gray aliens have powers. In virtual reality, these gray aliens can stand face to face with me. In virtual reality, these boys can be homosexual. In virtual reality, a man can become a woman. In virtual reality, a man can become a dog, a cat, or even a planet. You see, these grown men are never really grown men because even at the beginning of A's creation, he created adults, while him and a few others were children. Those adults never truly grew up. They were children in adult bodies. So therefore, even now today, adults never had to grow up, never really knew what it was to grow up into an adulthood. But us children, I started as children at the beginning, we grew up through adolescence, through adulthood, through toddlerhood, all that. So we're well more mature than the adults from back in the day. Now, these adults, alleged adults from back in the day, like to pretend because they want to feel like what it is to be the Pharaoh, to be big dog. They don't want to have to die. They don't want to have to feel his pain. They don't want to have to feel his sorrow. They don't want to have to feel every time he stubbed a toe or pricked a finger. But they do want to feel the benefits of being him. That's virtual reality. That's pretend. That's make-believe. That's what these alleged adults are playing right now. Virtual reality, because they can't stand reality. They ain't shit above shit. So that's where we're at with it. Aluyua.